Hello and welcome to The Update. I'm Michelle Stevenson. Well, the federal government argues banning men from the childcare system is not the right way to keep kids safe. A group of abuse survivors has made the controversial call, arguing men are disproportionately involved in child sexual abuse and claims they have no place in daycare centres. But Federal Education Minister Jason Clare says that's not the solution.
This is not just about blokes, it's about people that work in our centres. If you go back and look at whether it's the Royal Commission from 10 years ago or the Child Safety Review that I kicked off or the work that Chris Wheeler, the former Deputy Ombudsman, handed down last week, we know what we need to do. They're not recommending that.
While a leading advocate for those abuse survivors admits that her proposal to ban men from the childcare industry is radical, but it will keep kids safe. The group's founder, Louise Edmonds, says other measures as well, like mandatory CCTV, would also help.
It takes seconds to abuse a child. I'm sorry to say that, but this is the reality. But what we can do with the CCTV, it is linked to a third-party child protection agency. It is a deterrent.
The federal government says Queensland must have the infrastructure it needs to build on the 2032 Games legacy. A joint federal and state funding deal has been announced, with the Commonwealth making a $3.4 billion contribution. Federal Infrastructure Minister Catherine King says it's a massive investment.
Our agreement with Queensland will see both governments work together to deliver 16 new and upgraded venues across the state and a new Brisbane stadium at Victoria Park.
Australia's buying more medium-range missiles from the US amid fierce debate about defence spending. Labor says it's part of its strategy of deterring any conflict before it starts. Well, a warning's being issued about 4 websites falsely claiming to be local boutiques selling high-quality clothing. The Consumer Watchdog says it's received at least 360 reports of retailers appearing local but selling cheap, mass-produced products. And authorities in the US are investigating how part of a Delta plane broke off and landed on a North Carolina driveway. Sport and entertainment are next. To sport, and a double blow for the Broncos ahead of tomorrow night's NRL clash, with the Bulldogs winger Jesse Arthurs and prop Corey Jensen have both been ruled out with injury. Aussie Jordan Thompson has joined Carlos Alcaraz and Arina Sabalenka in moving into the third round at Wimbledon. And Taylor Wright will be swapping the surf for the slopes at Bondi Beach tomorrow morning, giving out snowboards if you swap your surfboard, all for a good cause. In entertainment news now, and Miley Cyrus says it feels like a dream to be cemented amongst the icons on Hollywood's Walk of Fame. The singer named among a number of celebrities to be honoured over the next year, with a star on Hollywood Boulevard. Well, fresh from her split from Chris Martin, and Dakota Johnson has taken a girls' trip. The actress heading on a European vacay with longtime friend Kate Hudson. And Ed Sheeran fans are going wild in the UK after the singer donated hundreds of items to a Suffolk charity shop, some snapping up pairs of Ed's undies as well as shirts, socks and merch, and posting their finds online. That's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team. We'll have another episode of The Update for you tomorrow. I'm Michelle Stevenson.